Well, hello there. It's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I am back to open some more trading cards, if you can even believe that. I know it's weird, but that is what I'm going to do today. And I have something pretty interesting on the table from like a lot of different angles. First, like I'm sure this is going to be an awesome set of trading cards. It's by Kayou. It's a pretty major franchise. I'm sure they're not going to screw this one up. Like this one's going to be good, right? And the flyer looks great, so I'm confident this is going to be a good set. Two, this is Hatsune Miku, who is, of course, the world's first virtual idol. So this set is actually commemorating her, 16th birthday, so to speak. But what has she? Hatsune Miku started life as a Vocaloid software plugin for a DSP program, which is like a audio producing program. I don't know, GarageBand or something, but like 16 years ago, right? So like way before that. But yeah, anyway, and it was a plugin, and you could put it in there, and then you could type your song, right? You could write your song and make your notes, and the software would create her voice artificially. So it's not like an auto tune where you sing and then it changes to her voice. That exists as well now. But the original software was you put in your words, put in your music, and the software generates her voice from basically from nothing, right? So it's a lot like what we do today. So today we would create this kind of thing using stable diffusion, which is our new way of doing like neural network, all that bot back probably all that kind of stuff. So I know I did my college work in that subject a long time ago, so I know a little bit about that. But anyway, that's how we would do that today. But this is more just Vocaloid software, which is sort of a precursor to that. Think of it as this way. Anyway, it went so much further than that. Now she has video games. There's a free, actually completely free piece of software called Miku Miku Dance, where you can sort of do the same thing, but it'll create a 3D animated version of her. So if you want her to dance along with the song that you wrote, you could do that. She has performed at concerts live, so she's been projected onto a piece of glass, so it looks like she's actually standing on stage and done a concert with people who paid money to that happened. She's definitely been on tons and tons of television shows. She's done talk show appearances. She's kind of like a cultural icon. Like she's not officially the cultural mascot of Japan or anything like that, but pretty close, right? So definitely a major, major figure, still incredibly popular. I still run across memes featuring her all the time. So, this is something where even me as a kind of disconnected Westerner, like I know about this, right? This is something I know about. I bet if I asked my mom, who is like a very disconnected Westerner, she would know about this, right? It's kind of that level of popularity. And to the point where I just bought 2 boxes right away because I was like, I know one, this is going to sell out, and two, I want to make sure I can have one to give away, right? So on this channel, I do giveaways, and I've done 2 so far, and both of them had just amazing prize, just like some of the craziest prizes you can imagine. And the next one we're going to do at 420 subscribers. So we're at about 340 subscribers right now. So we're really not that far away. 80 more and we'll be there, right? Not even 100. So get your friends involved, whatever you can do for me. And if we get to 420, we'll run another giveaway. And I have some just epic prize. I mean, this will be one of them. But there in that box, I'm looking at the box of prizes over there. There's a box of Meow World. Meow World, probably the most sought after trading card set in the world right now, completely sold out. Everyone's trying to get it. The few boxes that are left are being sold for hundreds of dollars. I have one of those. I'm going to give it away. I have a One Piece set 5 Endless Treasure. Same deal. Everyone's trying to get those boxes. They're sold out everywhere. You can get a couple on eBay, come up every once in a while, a few $100s. I've got a sealed one of those. I'll be giving that away. So lots of cool stuff. So it'll be good. Definitely worth doing. But what I like to do is I actually don't like to pick, when I have multiple boxes like this, I don't want to pick the one I'm going to open. So in this video, I'm going to open one of these, but I don't want to pick that. I would rather let the universe pick that. And the reason I do that is that when I give the box away, if the box doesn't have like a cool card in it and I opened a cool card on video, the person who get the box doesn't feel like I ripped them off, right? It doesn't feel like I weighed the box or something like that. I don't want that to be the case, right? So we're going to use random.org and we're going to roll a dice, a two-sided dice, so basically flipping a coin. We're going to do it 3 times, and the third result will be the box that I open. So the box that isn't chosen will be the one I give away. And I will put that box, I'll seal it away in there right now so that it's like for sure the giveaway box. Anyway, here we go. So we'll do the first roll is a 2, second roll also a 2, third roll is a 1. So this is what I'm going to open, and this is what I'm going to give away. I know there's not really any way for you to to know that not lying other than you'll see this one opened. But this box right here is going to be a giveaway. So this will be one of the giveaways. This box we will open. And this is using Kayou's latest box design. So their Transformers Set 3 comes in a box that looks just like this. Same exact shape, style, everything. So this is their kind of their new 10 yuan box style, if you will. I like it because you have to tear this. You have to like physically tear that to open the box. There's no other way to open this box without tearing something, right? Even down here, you would tear something if you tried to open this. So it's a way to kind of be sure that you're getting a legit non-searched product. Other than someone could have waived this box, beyond that, it couldn't have been searched because you can't reseal this like that. No vendor would try, right? You'd essentially be faking the entire product at that point. Like, why not just sell a fake product if you're going to do that? Anyway, beautiful looking box. We got 18 packs in here. Kayou always gives us a lot of information about the set on the back, so even if you miss the flyer, you can usually figure out quite a bit of it from here. So it is a full-on set. So we can see down here you've got rarity. The top rarity is going to be SE, and there's 2 of those, then SP, BP, LR. So those are all going to be like super rare cards. And then coming down into here, looks like even UR is going to be crazy rare here. There's 10 of those. And then these are the less rare. So SSR, QR, HR, SR, and R are sort of your base cards. And the reason I know the rare, so there's 122 cards in those rarity levels. That's the full set. And then here, this is the odds breakdown. So that's what that is. So this is explaining the odds. So remember, there's 18 packs in this box, right? So 10 of those 18 packs are going to have 2 rares, 1 SR, 1 HR, and 1 QR. And that's it, right? They won't have a UR. There's no chance they're going to have a UR. That's it, right? So 10 of the 18 packs will only have these low cards, not any of the high cards, not even the SSR. I'm just seeing that. In this set, even the SSR is reserved for the high pack, as I call it. And so 8 of your packs are high packs and have a chance at getting those better cards. But it's just a chance, right? You could open all 8 of those high packs and get 8 SSRs. You could get no URs, no LRs, no BP, no SP, no S. That could happen, right? And by chance, it could. I hope it doesn't, but it could. We are going to rip this entire box so we can keep track and kind of see how that goes. This time, I don't usually do that. Usually I rip only a couple packs. The reason I'm willing to rip this entire box is because I just, there's not much I can mix it with, right? Like the reason I'll keep boxes and not rip the whole thing is because I can mix them. So for example, when I open their My Little Pony set, I'm only going to open probably like 3 or 4 packs from this because I have all the other sets and we're going to mix them all together. But I don't have anything to mix this with, so this will open on its own. There you go. So that's kind of what that looks like. You can sort of see the box has perforation on it. It's designed to be turned into, even up here, into a retail display box. So this is meant to be displayed in a retail store if you want to. Although I highly suspect that the vast majority of these are being sold directly to collectors, just like me, right? Mostly because this particular product just doesn't seem like the kind of one that a retail store would have, but I could be wrong, you know, maybe, right? You have to remember that Kayou actually has many retail stores in China. What I mean by that is that you can go into a mall in like any of the major Chinese cities and Zhengzhou, any of them, right? And there'll be a full Kayou store there with just Kayou. Like, it's not a trading card store, it's a Kayou store, right? And they only sell their products in there, and so they would sell this inside that store. There's actually a guy, booster packs, I'll try to link to it, but there's a couple of videos of the insides of the stores, and it's really awesome. If you ever get a chance to check out those videos, do it. Okay, and so we should have 18 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so we got 18 packs, just what we were looking for. No hit pack, unfortunately. That's pretty common. Kayou does do hit packs, but they seem to do it like real hit and miss. I've only seen it in maybe 2 of their sets. So it's very rare for them to do one. So to not find a hit pack is I think the common case. Yeah, let's just get to this and see how these look. I know people always get mad that I don't start opening packs till like 12 minutes into the video, but in this case, I've started to mark the videos with timestamps, so you can just kind of jump to where I open the packs if you want to. Okay, so I'm immediately just blown away. I mean, I am blown away. So I have, I actually did a whole video on lenticular cards and how they're printed, how they're made, and I showed all the lenticular cards that I have. This one is the best I've ever seen. Like I said, I'm completely blown away by the by how good this is. And it's hard, you can't really tell on camera, but when I open that pack, this card looks like it's jumping. It looks like it's actually jumping out of the card at you. It is like that good of an effect. And never seen that. That's amazing. Like, that is amazing that they were able to do that. So that's an HR. This is an SR. That's an SSR. So that means this was a high pack. So this was one of the 8 high packs, and I got an SSR in it. So that means one of my 8, good cards from this box is an SSR, which is fine. I don't mind. It's fine. All the backs the same. Yeah, I guess all the card backs are the same. But yeah, there's an SSR. Very kind of almost a reserved, like a very reserved print of an SSR, I would say, for them. And then here we have just some rares. So I shouldn't try to sleeve these all, but yeah, I won't sleeve the lower cards from now on. I'll pause and do it because I don't want to spend the whole hours in this video. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that's a high pack, so that had a chance of having an SC in it. It didn't, but it had a chance. Oh, these cards don't come out very easy. Here we go. Another one. I mean, I guess I should have expected this, but yeah, there's a lot of these, and they all are so good. Like, such a good 3D effect. Awesome. And the cool thing is, like, most lenticular cards, if you just hold them, they look kind of bad. Like, they look low resolution or something. They have a lot of shine to them. This card actually looks good from any angle and also is lenticular. Beautiful design. Oh, it's another high pack, and we got another SSR. Okay, so I said I wouldn't sleeve these. I won't. I will sleeve the SSRs. But not the R's and SRs yet. So there's our second, hit. Remember, we're getting 8 of those in the box total, and oh boy. But I mean, it's Kayou. It's a big set. It's they're going to do distribution well, and unfortunately that means we are unlikely to pull like a huge hit or anything crazy like that. It's not impossible, but it's just a little bit unlikely. I'm never gonna get over how good these are. These are so good. Like, if the Transformers cards were that good 3D, they would be mind-blowing. That is very well done. Oh, we got a QR. Okay, neat. So QR is the low, right? The low hit? I think it is. Sorry, I said I wouldn't do the SRs, and I'm going doing SRs again. Let me do this QR here. That must be a pretty good hit, right? Let's look. Yes, so, oh no, QR is the default. Okay, so QR is the default hit. So that's the default that we should see in the packs. Here's some more rares. This is also a set that just came out. Like, I ordered mine like the day it was announced, and I'm pretty sure I have it first. At least I have not watched. I didn't really look, but I haven't seen anyone else reviewing this yet. But then again, maybe Hatsune Miku is not so popular anymore, and I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know if she was popular or not. I just remember back in the day she was really big. Maybe these days not so much, but then Kayou made the whole set, so that is something, right? This QR always kind of has these sort of chibi style art on them. That's just kind of what the rarity system does in China. They make QRs like that. I've never figured out why. If anyone who kind of understands Chinese culture or language better than me could explain why QR becomes these cutesy cards, let me know. It's probably some kind of alliteration if I had to guess. but I don't know. So that's a dupe, so I'm gonna just pile dupes over here. But yeah, that's definitely a dupe, which is, a little sad because those cards are so nice, but I also there probably aren't that many of them, so gosh. So we got another SSR, and the reason I said gosh is because remember, we're only getting 8 chances. 3 of those chances have been the SSR, right? SSR is the lowest, right? It could also be a UR, an LR, a BP, an SP, or an SE. 5 other rarity levels above that are only in those 8 cards. That makes the set kind of really difficult to collect. But you kind of just got to be happy with what you get. That's the trick, is that kind of a system also means if you do pull an SE, you've pulled something awesome and it will have actual value, right? That's something Kayou does well, is their sets can hold legit secondary market value because they're designed so well. So this is a dupe again. How many HRs are there? There's 12 different HRs to get, so it's weird that we're getting so many dupes, but I guess it's going to happen. There's another SSR. We got another QR, so this is a low pack. And this looks exactly the same, but it's a slightly different pose. It's not exactly the same. On the flyer, it says that there are musical cards, but I think what they meant these, now that I'm looking back at it and understand the set. I was kind of hoping that there would be actual cards that played music in here. But yeah, that was hoping for too much. That wasn't going to happen. That is beautiful. I am I mean, it's, of course, printing tech gets better and better all the time, so it makes sense. But I'm still shocked at how good the 3D effect on that card is. Like we're not quite there yet, but we're close to the point where it actually like will jump right off of that card. Maybe one more year's worth of tech and that will happen. Oh, that's a nice one. So these R's here are just the base cards. That's why I've kind of just been piling them here. They're still nice. Like they're very nice cards. They're the base, right? So. And they pretty much have just the cracked ice treatment on top. Oof, I wonder if I can get all of the HRs. These HRs are the thing that is just, wow. I mean, there's like an inch of depth. It's insane to look at. Yeah. I mean, look, I look at trading cards all day long, so I do know quite a bit, but those are awesome. All right, we pulled something nicer. So this is a UR. So this was another high pack like that, but we actually got a UR instead of an SSR from it. So one up a little bit higher, and that has a lot of that. Oh, I just saw the refraction here. That actually has some really cool refraction on it too. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I'll stop. That is a really good looking card though. Maybe we'll put the SSRs like this. The UR here. It's weird because, you know, these cards probably are the ones that are drawing your eye more, but up here's where the hits are. Those are the hits. And that's half of them because there should be 8 in this box, and that's 4. So. Here we go. Yeah, and like I said, the way that rarity system works, the low packs have no chance, like not a small chance, 0% chance of upgrading. So you will never upgrade one of those QR packs to anything else. I'm blown away. Like these HRs alone are worth the price of this box just to get these. I think you'll get 20 because there's going to be one in every pack, but and they are that good. They're that good. Oh, another UR too. Ooh. That's really pretty. Look at that. The bird down here and the plant. Really, really nice. Color is amazing too on those cards. Like they really have popped the colors on there well. I might pause after this pack and catch up on duping and sleeving. But let's get this one opened up. Miku, yes. Yeah, and it was always interesting to watch this happen, like to have a, you know, like a fake person become famous or what, however you want to say that. It was strange to watch that happen as it happened, and we all kind of saw it here in the West too. Whereas today, you know, that maybe wouldn't be so weird, like to have a fully digital actor, you know, like Princess Leia they did, Luke Skywalker they've done a couple times. Like they do that now a lot, right? And so it's not as weird anymore. But this was the first one, so pretty interesting. I'm gonna pause here, dedupe all these. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I've organized everything a little bit. I duped out, there weren't that many dupes, but a couple that I had missed. And then I organized these by colors, so that helped to kind of keep them a little bit more organized. Those SRs I just piled up because there's a lot of them. But yeah, here we go. We'll keep going now, and we're looking for, what are we looking for? 3 more big hits. So 3 more big hits should be in here. And what I mean by that is SSR and above. So the QR, I think this one's going to be a QR. Yeah, that's not what we mean. We mean a pack that's not this pack. That's what I mean. So I think, yeah, okay, so that's a dupe. That's a dupe. But I'm going to sleeve this because these are so nice. Really, really nice cards. That's an SS, this SR, I just don't know. I'm going to put unsorted SRs there. QR, that is a new QR. That's an actual Miku QR too. Nice. And then that's obviously a dupe as well. Next pack. Okay. Oh, God, man, every single one of these is just so good. See, what you can't see on camera is like that hand. When I open the pack, that hand looked like it coming right out of the card. I've never seen, like, none of these have that good of an effect before where they actually look like it, right? They all kind of, look a little bit fuzzy until you start moving them. And you're like, oh, it's 3D. But with those, it's just like, oh my God, it's like a person's hand coming out of the card. This is insane. And it is. It's crazy to look. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like sci-fi future tech or something. It's really strange. I mean, I know how they did it. They just did such a good job that it ends up looking like magic, right? What's that saying? There's like Einstein or something. Any technology, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. I think that's it. That's what that looks like to me. Looks like magic. This one's a dupe, so we already have this one. But I'm still gonna sleeve it because they're that good. That's not a dupe, but very good looking card. Put that maybe right there. This a dupe? No, okay, so there's like multiple QRs of this character in different poses. Oh, nice. These would be dupes though, I think. No, that's a third pose for Kaito and for Miku here. It's her in a white shirt though. Yeah, we don't have this Miku either yet. Awesome. So we got 2 new ones. You gotta be careful about that with this set date because there's only so many characters in her, band or whatever, that they are like multiple poses, right? So these all are 3 different cards, even though they all have, they look very similar. I kept thinking maybe we'll get all 12 of these, but we keep pulling dupes. I'm not so sure. We would need to get less dupes, I think, to get the full set. This has to be a dupe. I just can't. Sorry, I need more sleeve too. It actually got hot here today. Usually I have a robe on over my clothes because it's cold in usually it's like really cold in our house. But today it's very warm in here. I live in Los Angeles, so it's not super weird that it's warm, but so it's a little weird this time of year. It's like a little strange. Okay, so that one we had, and I think we actually had, no? Oh, there's a lot of them. That makes sense. She would be the main character, so there would be quite a few. This we had, but this one we did not have yet. Right there. QRs are so good looking. Oh, I think there might be something special in here. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't tell. I could be wrong. I think it's just maybe a different color. Sorry. I think it's probably not that special, just a slightly different color. I'm starting to like lose track of these. Yeah, I think this is also a different one. Okay. There's a lot of these. I know there's numbers on them, but I'll look at that right now. How about here? Is this one that we have? It's not. Nice. This is a 3D one I don't have yet. And again, just such a fantastic effect on that card. This I distinctly remember seeing. Well, that's something special there, isn't it? So this is what I thought was really special, that it's just got a red border. But then there is actually a bigger hit in here, but it's this one. This is an LR. So LR would be, what is that? That's probably the next one up, right, if I had to guess. Yeah, so it's SSR, UR, LR, then BP, SP, SE. So we haven't pulled any BP, SE, or SP yet, but this LR is the highest tier card that we have pulled so far. And beautiful, very good looking card. Like almost a insane level of tech on that thing. It's hard to even describe. It sort of just looks like noisy glitter, but there's actually quite a bit on that. Yeah, quite a lot of printing layers on that card. Here's another card. Let's see what we got in here. Only 2 more packs after this. This one is definitely a dupe. I still will sleeve it. SSR. There's Miku. I did not have this Miku yet. That's nice. Is this another Kato that I didn't? No. Okay, I have this Kato. But I don't think I have this Hatsune yet with the ice cream. I'm pretty sure I don't have the one with the ice cream in our hand. Yeah, in the Miku Miku Dance software, you can give her all sorts of props, like an ice cream cone or different kinds of microphones, streamers, that kind of thing. Ooh, oh, I was like, this one looks so good, and then I already have this one. Just like amazing, amazing. What am I looking at here? Oh, an SSR again. Oh, I think it's a dupe. Is it? No, okay, good. But that's it. So this was the 8th hit. So there's 5 SSRs, 2 URs, and 1 LR. We didn't get any BP, we didn't get any SP, we didn't get any SE. And to be honest, that should be your expectation. Getting one of these boxes, you should not be expecting to pull like a BP or an SE. If that's what your expectation is, you better buy a case, because those are case hits. Whereas, you know, this is probably more normal. I say all that, and probably the one that I have over there probably has like 8 SEs in it or something silly like that. But that's why I give it away, right? I give away the good ones. I open the grenades. I jump on the grenades myself, and I give away the good boxes. That's how this works. that should be how this works, but I don't, that's probably not how this actually works. Nice HR again. Very, very nice HR. We're really close to having all 12 HRs too. Nice looking cards. That was our last pack. We don't have any more, sorry. But we did get through this. Let me pause here, dedupe what's on the table, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We'll just go over this quick and then we'll do conclusions. Basically, we did actually really good on this box. We got 11 of the 12 HRs, which from my perspective, those are the best cards. So like from a tech perspective, best cards. So definitely really happy to have that. Wish I had all 12, but you know, we're really close. This LR we got is definitely the hit of the day. These are all of our dupes. Quite, you know, good number of dupes, but not, you know, it's not crazy number of dupes or anything. It's not like SCP where you end up with 100 dupes, right? It's not too bad. And remember, we did open a whole box, and then we got 2 URs, a bunch of QRs, which makes sense since QR is sort of the default hit, and then a bunch of SRs as well. So there's the Hatsune Miku set. I'm impressed. I mean, Kayou always does a great job, but yeah, I'm very impressed with this set, especially the HRs, and obviously they're amazing. But everything else here looks great too. The color on these cards is just great. Like the color on that is amazing. I'm going to make a reference here that probably no one's going to get, but this reminds me of the color on Darkstalkers, this old like Capcom fighting game. That game had the just best color palette of any fighting game I've ever seen. It reminds me of that color palette, so I like it. Anyway, there's our cards. I'll stop the video here, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.